Anyways, are you all doing okay? Are you all doing fine in the chat? I need to get back into some raids again soon at Mascab Academy. I haven't been doing raids for very long.
Money is blank. 3 days to go.
Hello, Freak Brain. Welcome to my stream, by the way. I'm doing fine. I've been up streaming for over 4 hours now, going through some coaching on the both Talos and ED1, taking questions and give answers to the viewers. How are you doing, Fig? I'm about to start a new solo run. You need to learn the ED1. Okay, so I want you to just give me all the questions that you have about it. I'm going to do a title run. It's completely fine to start with any familiar on this. Get the experience you need. So, if you have any questions about it, I want you to ask. There's no dumb questions when you're trying to learn, right? But if people decide to get in here to say the, like jerk stuff, you know, bad stuff, that's another thing. But there are no stupid questions when it comes to learning. I really want to get people to try content. I've been a avid RuneScape player for many years. My account is it's over 18 years old. I've been playing since RuneScape Classic. That's why I have these ears. They came out in RuneScape Classic. So really, really old cosmetic that you can't get anymore. I really like them. So yeah, I've been playing for long. Why does it hurt badly? Are you sick? Do you drink enough water? The usual questions about headaches, you know. Don't be guilt-driven about things, okay? It's important to think about yourself too, even though that might feel selfish, but you know, take a deep breath and just relax a bit, okay? Let's see, Fig Brain has been playing for 10 years but haven't been able to do higher level PVM than God Wars 2. Okay, so what I would say there is that I'm going to ask some basic questions. Do you have food and potions on your ability bar? And second question, do you have more than one ability bar? Should have asked other way around, really. But yeah, that's two questions I want to start with. I've coached many from the start, like giving basic tips and such, and that's the two questions I normally ask. We can talk about a little about that before we start with the new run. I'm just going to ask you now. If you don't, I'm going to show you about. Yeah, that's really good. That's really good. Like, a lot of people loses focus. Okay, great. Okay, I'm going to give you a follow-up question now. Do you have the following defense abilities on your ability bars? Debilitate, Devotion, Anticipation, and Freedom. You can ask me to tell you again if you need to. That's a good follow-up question to have there. Okay, so the thing is, for later, you will need, for anything above God Wars 2, you will need Anticipation and Freedom for sure. There are a lot of things like stands and such around. So I would recommend that. your next step is most likely going to be the next step of yours is going to probably be bringing a shield. And the reason why is that you can have access to some great abilities like resonance, reflect, and barricade for one. What these do is that you can heal on certain moves with the resonance ability. You can reduce some heavy hits, just like debilitate with reflect. And at some points you can use barricades when you're full adrenaline, that's an ultimate. And put soul split on to heal. But it's good backups to have if something heavy blows up. And lastly, you can also have immortality. Well, it's kinda higher up along the line. You should be able, before the shielding thing, you should be able to do Araxa at some point. Do you have invention unlocked? What tier of weapons and armor do you have? There's no judging in these questions. Yeah, that's what I said. You don't need shield for Araxa. It's a way to develop. It's a way to make it easier. Unlock that. That should put you really well up. Have you... Okay. I reckon you use... I'm not sure, but do you use a revolution bar? There's no problem with that. It's not a problem. It's really good to have a revolution bar. Did you set it up randomly, or did you follow a guide, like a YouTube guide or a RuneWiki guide on this? Where do I have that command anyway? Because this Slayer bar is going to be a bit different from a PVMing bar, a little bit different. But this guide, you can search it up yourself by the RuneWiki. You can, in-game you can write /wiki revolution bars, and we'll get the same page up like I linked here. So you don't need to click blank if you don't want to, but you can do that in-game. /wiki revolution bars. That gets a lot of suggestions up for you. Okay. What's this command then? What's the pocketbook? There we go. Lastly, for now that is, would take a look at this revolution. I mean this RuneScape pocketbook, because it will tell you which perks are the best to have on your gear for combat, that is bossing. That could be a big factor for you. And I've kind of gone through the pre or Araxa step guide or whatever I would go through right now. So I kind of need you to introduce what your problems normally are when you do higher bossing. It's not easy to just jump into Soulak as an example if you don't have much experience with high Talos, or jumping to ED these days in 7 months. 7 months really require a lot of experience these days, like even I struggle about. But Araxa and Talos, first Araxa and then Talos is going to be quite nice for you to start off with. But I would really recommend being able to do some rotations. Like, I would try your best to stay as long as you can in a God Wars 2 instance with Vindicta or Helver, and see how long you can last. Maybe Vindicta actually, before you do Araxa. That means like no banking. See if you can manage 1 hour. The closer you get, the better. Can be a bit difficult, but that's the way I would advise you to practice before you move on to higher PVM. That would need like your normal problems and such. Yeah, I see. Okay, so it's mechanic heavy, okay. So God Wars 2 is okay for you. Hello, Major. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, okay. I think you have enough. I do think that your combat is okay then. It's all about... Oh, yeah. It's all about, like, learning mechanics. Yesterday, I did actually do a Ruxa coaching hour. I think I forgot to highlight that, sadly. Should have done that. But I did, like, an hour of coaching a Ruxa. And that's something I will, like, do in the future again, but not today. Where you could ask questions about that. But let's start with ED1 for now, right? Let's do some ED1. And I can explain some day today. And another day I might do a Ruxer again. I hope that sounds fair. If the biggest problems with the Ruxa for you is for minions, by the way. There's a trick to minions on the top lane. Really neat trick to learn. Something I call the 3-2-1-0 rule. Yeah, okay. I can try to explain that before we start then, just to give you something, at least something, since you asked. So there are 20 spiders that respawn, right, in total. You can see that if you click on the summoning icon below the life points of the Araxo boss, you can see how many minions will have. When those spawn, 5 will appear. You've probably seen that multiple times. So here comes the rule, and this really helped me. This made a big change for me. Biggest change. Here comes the 3-2-1-0 rule. And that's the count of the wave. So first wave, third spider is going to obey the special spider. Either it be pulse or mill back. That's what I mean with special. And I will continue using that, right? Second wave is going to be the second spider. That's a special spider. Third wave, first one. And fourth, there's going to be 0 special spiders on Araxo. So by knowing this ahead of time, you don't use thresholds on the spider before that, and you wait out for the special spider to appear, kill it, and then continue. And on the third wave, you're going to be extremely careful, because you know the third wave is going to start. And you can check that with the summoning icon again. So 15 left would be that the second wave is incoming, and 10 left is going to be the third, and so on. By knowing this, you shouldn't die on minions. Being careful around the third wave and you just go ham afterwards, you shouldn't die on minions. However, you need to know that every spider that doesn't spawn or doesn't get killed before you go to Araxi will go over to that platform. And there's no order over there. But one wave of each spawn of Araxi can hold one special spider. It's random there, no rules over there. Just like you probably thought before this, before I told you this. So there you need to be careful. Focus, see the 5 spawns. If there's none, you can either kill those spiders or focus on Araxo. I hope that helped you, but now I'm going to start with ED1 for now. I hope that really helped out. That's the biggest thing I can advise you when it comes to Araxo. It's my favorite boss from the getting into boss stage or whatever where to call it, right? So yeah, I hope you took notes of that, because that might be the most important thing for minions to learn.
Strange folk found their way into the higher reaches of the mountain, and it was there that they
Just going to do this one more time, and then we will start with Elite Attentions, okay? So everyone in here, do yourself a favor, maybe for a friend too. If you know someone that would like to learn some mechanics of Elite Dangerous 1 now, I would really recommend like telling them that I will answer questions live right now.
Meanwhile, down in the
Bring them in here. That way you can help me and another person in a way. Because I would love to learn away some content if I can. They don't need to have any. They don't need to have any account or follow anything. As long as I learn them something, that's good enough for me. Any good boss I can melee without having to relearn the boss. I usually mage everything, but money isn't cool on right now. I love doing melee on Vindicta and Helvir.
And there came a sound. Distant first.
Yeah, you can do Ambassador with melee too. Depends on your experience.
Far away in space.
I would use melee for ED3 for sure.
There was no time.
Welcome to the stream, Jacob.
The mountain called Monkey had spoken. There was only fire. And then
Anyways,
nothing.
let's move on, okay? Let's start. If you don't have a Twitch account, you can ask me questions on my account Mumfy, but I will not respond by text. I will just say it out here without mentioning your name. I will not mention your name in game unless you want me to. That's a standard that I have. So that way you can, without an account, still give me questions. Thank you so much for the follow, Fig Brain. I'm going to start here now. So the thing is that it's really useful. Hello, welcome back, Daddy Rock. It's really useful to have weapon poison alongside of Cinderbanes. It's really low. Maybe it will run out during this dungeon. You just have to see. So what I like to do here is that I like to go down to this tile here. And if you have the bladed dive unlocked, I use that to get over here. And basically start up here. I only have to clear these gate holders. Not have to think about any others. Just be careful, like drink your potion. I always miss that part. Just clear them and go further in. Here we go. So if you use any thresholds or any heavy hits there, I would recommend changing to Soul Split for just a bit. So you get some help from it. I'm using a Iron Titan here right now, which means that I will have some more risk than Pacyak, but it will increase my speed by just a bit. I'm going to save here and try to get early in. Here we go. Right here I can hold my distance from the NPCs. That way I won't like get every one of them attacking me. And each of them, as long as I don't use abilities like Chain and such, they won't be aggroed. So that way I can just focus on one of these each, but the two last I think will actually attack me at the same time, if I'm not mistaken. Like some people have favorite combat abilities. what movement abilities that I'm using. Blade Dive. It's unlocked through Shattered World, or you can buy Shattered World. What's it named? Cannot remember the name of the energy, but you can buy some item to unlock it too in a way. Anima, yeah. Thank you. Sometimes I get word blind and it's really annoying for me, but I try my best. I'm always glad that people help out in chat if they know what I'm trying to say. So I'm going to say one thing, that I'm far from an expert on well, RuneScape, that is. I'm just trying to have fun. I'm not about being competitive. And I don't have to be the best in what I do, but I do still try to improve.
I cannot remember, though they tell me that I must. Sky is torn asunder. Fear that
I should have Magic Prayer on here since the dragons are attacking me.
climb out of the grave.
Just make sure by the end of this that I have full adrenaline before I go out. That way I don't have to use a dummy or anything. So I'm going to teleport out there, or else all of these airheads are going to attack me.
These faithful scars are there.
If you're close to Amber, yeah, it does deal less damage on you. That's true.
This way, stand side by side. We won't come undone for that.
Yeah, it's really useful, but you need to have melee. Ugh, I didn't install properly. You need to have melee dual wields to use it, so that's important. So here it's important to teleport fast. If you're close, it does like melee instead. So I really didn't install this time, but never mind on that. I'm just going to start. Let's test this area. My friend was standing here and he didn't get hurt. Okay, good. I have no idea how far that goes. So here's the thing. He's going to add some effect on me here, like that. And I want to be over here. Oh, I signed. I accidentally didn't get my resistance out. That's a good start. I want that purple mist to be far away from the fight at first. Not ideal to get my sign this early, I must say. Really annoying on my part, but that's just how it goes sometimes. So after each misplacement, he's going to do the rotation here. You're going to start in the middle here all the time, and I need to be on the other side of him by the time he ends, or else basically get hit for a lot of damage. Not ideal. I can change to melee prayer here, so I don't take as much damage on this splash attack because that's melee. So I want to get another sunshine up again, see? There we go, another attack, and now I can heal on it after that attack there. There we go. Going to spawn some minions now, so now it's not going to be as easy to get heal anymore. Going to answer chats when I have the chance. It's good money to do solo, yes. You're guaranteed at least 5 ancient scales if you do it solo. It's more favorable to actually do it duo if you're going to group instead of trio, because you have a much bigger chance on actually getting stuff done. There we go. Try not to go into the purple stuff. The purple stuff would hurt a lot more depending on how long it's been on the ground. So I think you get hit close to 5k if you actually step on it later on. That same mechanic is for actually ambassador as well. Can hurt a lot. So by placing the mist like this, I pretty much saved myself. If you're unlucky on the placement, you might want to start placing the mist over here instead, over at this area. Going to check out things. Okay, I didn't get any fish.
Something was gonna happen tonight.
So I have to be careful if it says like die by the blade or something, because that really hurts if it says that. I get really hurt emotionally. There we go. I have to be careful then. It will load up a bar there and it will really hurt me. Here I want to have devotion up. I really want that because they're going to say some mean words too, like you are no more. I can stun them to end this on early, but if I don't divo here, there's a big chance that I will take a lot of damage. Oh, I have to be careful. There you go. He got the hit through. He did a die by the blade thing, and the bar was about to hit me and I didn't get away in time. So that's how you die to that. And of course I forgot to have my prayer on, which costed me 2 million more for my death. So that's a huge loss already. I have to do 2 elite dungeons to make up for that. So that's because I'm silly. I should click like this instead of manually taking on, and that wouldn't be a problem for me. Anyways, we're going to continue. Yes. But I don't mind dying that much. If you're afraid of dying when it comes to PvM, like, you shouldn't die if you can evade it, of course, but if you're afraid of it, and you don't do PvM because you're afraid of the risk of dying, you're never going to get better. Think of it like an investment. It's like investing a skill or whatever. You're investing into PvM. That's costs and armor fixes and all that are going to be part of it. Okay, so we have to go a bit further. Let's try to evade more deaths. I think this has been my second solo death today. Did I get more? I think both was like not bosses but actually NPCs. Just like this. I saw that bar get lower there. ED1 is actually worse in my opinion. Why did these respawn? Didn't know they will respawn like this. They can be actually very Need to stop you. I already killed you guys. I have no idea where you respawned. I'm from Bergen, the western part of Norway. The so-called Rain City. And today I ended the gamer festival in Bergen. It was a festival for board games and video games. And I was there to attend to like shift the whole environment feel about gaming, because gaming has a big stigma against it. I heard latest today that gaming was blamed for some terror attack. There's a quest for ED and you take, I think, 10% less damage if you do that quest. In addition, you can get a chest unlock that costs a lot of dungeoneering tokens. I think 750 unless you have the dungeoneering armor. Norway is quite beautiful, yeah.
And when everything is upside down, when you yell but you make no sound.
It rains here all the time. Well, close to all the time in fact. It is a more rainier place in Norway, I think, but we are the ones that get the whole rumor about us. I don't think there's any requirements anymore. It used to be a requirement to unlock Elite Dungeons, but they removed it. Please correct me if I'm mistaken here, but that's what I catch from it. It used to be impress the locals as a ED1 requirement, and they removed that. Am I mistaken here? Because I think you can teleport to each of them, and it's no requirement to do either of them now. It used to be like this requirement to having done the first to do the second, and then for the third and stuff, and then it got removed. Or maybe removed when the third one came out. Feel free to correct me here, because I'm a bit unsure. See, I can't move up the chat at the moment for some reason. Let's see. The thing is, if you have Bladed Dive, they will have no time to react for some reason. They usually come out. They usually did come out earlier for me. But they don't do it anymore. Still have to watch out for the Bladed Dive thing. Oh, did I see the bar? I'm really scared of that bar. Die by the bladers, eh? And then suddenly you're dead. That was a bad tsunami. So I'm on vacation at the moment, and my last week is starting tomorrow. Then it's back to work. To watch my health set. Oh no, the ranges game. Oh there, oh there, oh there, oh there. Come on. Did I get it? I got it out, but I'm not sure if I actually should tell you out at the point. I think I should tell you out, maybe. Unless I get them both now, come on. There we go. Okay, I got it. That was really bad. Thank you so much for the follow, both to Jacob and Vinks. It was really bad. I tried another teleport. I don't get the ranges like that, but I did right now. So, if you have cleared the last portal to a chest, you kinda, by teleporting out, they kinda go away, the minions. So you can teleport out and get back in safely. So that's why I do it for both the first boss and the second boss. But that was bad, like I should have TL'd past the ranges. I tried something else and it didn't work out favorably. I can try to Google it for you. No, it's not. There we go. Curse of the Black Stone. So the reward for it, you can see here. 10% reduction to damage received in the Temple of Amanishi Elite Dungeon. And that's all of them. And then it should be, let's see, there we go. You can, if you have 750,000 dungeon tokens, you can get the elite dungeon chest, which means you can bank in here. Like, okay, I cannot do it from that side, like I'm doing here. And you will always have a 20% chance of getting a double boss drop. So really, really useful. Okay, so I'm going to put out a dummy here, because you can do that with the elite chests. Yeah, do that for sure. You can do it with story mode. You need, like, if you've done the dungeons before, it's okay. You can say that you want to skip doing the dungeons, but if you haven't done it before, it's required for you to do each of the elite dungeons once. Just so you know. Started way too early with the spin to intake thing. And now I'm going to see if it's going to pulverize me, because that can heal me a bit. Okay, it did not. I'm going to move into here. I always like this area here, because if I stand in here, it's never done any harm to me, like real harm. There we go. I should have been into that one. I should have been in here. Soon going to start the spin to win tactic, and there we go. I didn't have ring on, but I'm going to use this opportunity to heal some. And I should get away about now, so the attacks don't... Oh, that I wasted everything there, but... Jesus, I always forget to down potions. Okay, he's about to do them, those again. I wasted some potential health, really bad. Okay. Okay, need to move more away. Oh, that was close. Can you pulverize me, please? Pulverize me. No, you wanna? Oh, there, he didn't wanna. Oof. Oh dear. I was so close to dying there. I got eager. Okay. Here we go. Good old... No! I did a detonate instead. Accidentally misclick. Close again to die. I'm not sure if I'm going to manage this one, because I don't have much food left. I have so little food left now. Okay, I need to have my... Okay. I thought he was going to use that on me. Oof, this is bad. This is really, really bad. Yeah, I did drop one food, didn't I? That's why I actually did that. So I could have some more food, but still I think I did a lot of mistakes here, so I just have to be lucky. Okay, so still going to go up and take these two down. Lucky me, I didn't get the kill before it stopped there. Okay, there we go. These hurt a lot. Need to get rid of those three. Maybe not go up after that. I don't have to go up again. I just need to focus on those down here after this. Because he's soon going to go to the next phase. Should have some help for this. Come on. There we go. This is actually really bad. Come on, over to me. There we go. It's going to start now. I'm dead. I'm dead for sure. There we go. I did a lot of mistakes. Like, for sure I could have done this with Pack-Yak if not. Oof indeed. My biggest oof was at Runefest 2018 when I got the Golden Gnome for Will Miss It, not myself. I did not get the Golden Gnome. You can see me going on stage for the follower alerts for Will Miss It, but I did not win the gnome myself. But you can see me on the video after, I'm like and someone took a picture of that, some of my friends did. I don't care about dying, it's completely fine. I wish I could evade, but I did like a lot of mistakes early off there. I've had a lot of good tries on Matsuda as of late, but it's been a while since he actually killed me. But I'm glad that I didn't die with Outer Ring this time, because that's the worst. I would say he's the most difficult one of them. I don't find Seryu to be difficult. I find Matsuda to be difficult. So I agree with you there. Yeah, I know, but the drops will make up for it. Even with some ED2 drops sometimes, it will. If you put that money into a debt, like I essentially said when I completed Telos SOS, that this is my debt money. And in some way that will be true.
From peace we turn. The day the world died.
You start spinning early, Yukikun. Let's see if you can be a bit nice to me. There we go. Yes. Don't spin to win all the time. Please. I would. He moved me out of the sun. Of course you did. Can you pulverize me, please? Would you kindly pulverize me, good sir? He will not. He will not pulverize me. Rude. I just have to be careful if he's going for the spin to win tactic again. I thought it was there. There comes the pulverize, of course. Yeah. And I forgot the potion again. This is why I failed, folks. I forgot an overload potion. That's my biggest mistake here. That's what's annoying me a lot. Can you pulverize me, please? There we go. Ooh, did you see that fancy healed? 3,000... No, 6,300 in healing. That's what I like to see. It's important to get away from him a bit before he starts your devotion runs out, or else you're going to have a lot of problems. A lot of sad problems. I'm lucky so far with the water though. I think this round will go much better. He did at least pulverize me like I asked to, right? He's being a real gent. Vita. The meetup is soon. I need to post something there. We're getting really close to the event. Like, we got free pizza and everything. Just a general meetup for RuneScape players. Free entry and everything. It's going to be great. He's going to jump down soon. For sure. So I'm not just going to get up to... Okay, there we have a problem. I need to get rid of you. There we go. Okay, so the magic attack will be quite devastating here. Pray. So this is actually going to be the second meetup I hold as a RuneScape meeting. Might sound a bit weird to some to be social over for as a RuneScape gamer, maybe, I have no idea, but I've run many gaming events in real life. I'm hosting like this Utah's thing with gaming every other week personally. The organization I work in hosts 140 gaming events with free entry for teenage and young adults. So for me, it's kind of normalized. Went much better this time. Oh, I forgot. I was watching the comment. Just imagine if I died there. Yeah. I have no idea if there's many other countries that does a RuneScape meetup, but we had pretty fun. We were 15 people last time, and I hope for more this time if we have the chance. Both old school and RuneScape 3 players attended last time. Had pizza. Did quizzes. I did a tutorial on... Yeah, det är Bergen. I did a tutorial on Muscab raids last time. Answered question, everything from basic to rolls. And it was really fun. Thank you so much for the follow, Robbie. Welcome to the stream. And this is the point where I'm going to try out the fancy method again. With having melee sit with me. Let's see how it goes. So, the thing is, thing about everything, every hobby, is that it can actually be quite fun to meet other with the same hobby in real life thing. Like you can meet friends in RuneScape, of course, but the thing is, many are stigmatized this thing about being social in real life. So I'm hosting my kind of meetups in a kind of government building. I have to do a huge sign-up process. They know about me. I've worked with them for many years. Closing in at 5 years with the culture department of my city. I've been invited to meetings about gaming. I was on the gaming meeting with our culture minister on the LAN party, the Gathering, this year. And my organization also went to the festival, a great gaming festival, or not gaming but games festival in my city this week. It was done today. That's a reason why I couldn't stream yesterday, because I got a bit tired from hosting a tournament for kids and teenagers. A lot of yelling, a lot of screaming. I already did like the duo thing. I really want to work towards my solo at the moment, Lisa. But maybe another time. Maybe after the solo hour, if I still want to do. After this hour is out. Probably one more solo at least, if you understand. One more solo and then mates. Okay? So, just one more after this, and I think I should be ready for that. That means that I'm going to complete one more session of solo after this, because I want some practice on the melee part and stuff. Okay, I did a dummy, and then I just left here. I need to do another dummy. Oh, you want ED2? Sure. You can do a ED2 duo after this. Well, these two. Serious. That's fine by me. In that stance, is it okay if we do share on... We do share on the uniques, but if we double, we keep the double. Is that okay? Or do you want to share like both double and double chance and main loot? I usually do the keep bonus because it doesn't get announced, so people can like be sheep about it. So that's a standard that I've normally gone with. Okay, fine by me. I think event is OP. You have to claim all your skill tokens now, by the way, because they're going to run out soon. The time is running out in 10 minutes, so that means mine is getting wasted. The ones I have right now, which is... Wow. Can I try to convert them right here? I think I can. There we go. I got them. Okay, be sure to get your... Oh, there. That's good that I didn't do the change there. Be sure to convert your presents or hand in them at once, because they will be removed after today, apparently. So that's what you want today. I did manage to claim them, but it was at a cost of some damage. It's advisable. Oh, damn. Oh, Jesus. I didn't see the hands. Okay, let's go back in. Now convert them to bonus XP, it's more worth. You're not going to use all of them before that. This will be a slow way of doing it. In average, you will get more XP right now if you use the if you redeem the presents and set the bonus XP for agility instead. Just so you know. According to Reddit, according to a study. Let's try this again. That was silly. A really bad round of Little Dungeon so far. Okay, let's go back in. If it's on iron, yeah, sure. I didn't read the iron part. I need 200 mil on main. I'll see if it's for Iron Man, it's okay. Hope everyone in here watching is alright at the moment. Hope you're doing okay. At least I hope I provide you with enough laughs from my deaths to make up for a not okay time. Yeah, but you can still convert them right now, or hand them in right now. You still have 4 minutes. 2 minutes. Do it. Do it right now. I heavily advise you. You can right click them in your currency pouch, convert them or hand them in. Convert them to presents now and you won't lose them. And you can take and bring that all to bonus XP. It's still good. Still good. But you don't have much time. You have less than 1 minute left to do this now, so you really have to do it now. Maybe, but they said something about a login message, didn't they? Or was that about using them? Or like dungeoneering or something? Usually you could hand them in, that's true, but I'm not sure because I'm a bit unsure based on the login message I saw today. But that's many hours ago now, you know, I've been playing for a while. It's soon jumping up. I'm really excited to see if I can manage it this time. I think it will take more practice, but we just have to wait and see. Oh, there. Huge break. Sure. I will answer after I've done this very part here.
In skies so clear, we learn the
I forgot mines.
there's hope.
I forgot mines, everyone. I'm really sad now. This is a sad day. I won't be able to do the normal thing here, and I really have to I really have to OTPS this right then. Oh dear. I hope it doesn't heal. Please. Please. That was close. Oh my god. I didn't use my... Oh there, come on. Didn't use my potion, so this worked. Come on. No. I didn't manage to do all of it up there, but still, that was close. That was so close. Oh my god. Like, mines are so important to bring here. Do not forget your mines, everyone. Please never do that mistake.
I'm a pale imitator of a boy in the sky, with a cap in his head and a knot in his tie. I'm the light in the mall when the power is gone, the shadow in the corner just playing along. I'm only red in my beard, I'm boring aside, but if I get a car, I'm roaming the ride, because I know if I ever share a living in you, you got a volunteer and you don't know what to do. You stop.
Okay, just... Yeah, I saw it accidentally. It was really sad about it happened. I brought no mines by accident. What is the question, Umbron, Urban Brawler? What's the question you had?
I'm impregnable in kind of what I said in the quote. I'm a leech in my riding and a heart and stuff. I got a Saturday night or nothing instead. And if I ever had to do it, well, you know I wouldn't care. I just take down. I love in the city, and if I want to talk back,
I still managed one round up there, I'm proud. That was like one attack away from failing and healing the whole crystal. It was really close.
Automatopoeia. Quit acting like you don't wanna be here. Fuck around and get jumped like leave your Glock in the glove, make you really wanna leave me alone. Get off, gone. Okay, back to the happy zone. Rap ain't nothing but an art of talking shit. My good look pretty up there around here. My plaid past, my solid future. Ass 9 ass and a gorgeous coochie. I'm an outcast, but you're into me. Summer got mad cause winter blooming. That juicy fruit, that's blucious blues. Generation X on bloop to bloop. Get duke, gotta get duke. Everybody hit the flow, we through the roof. Ha! Like a chimney, I commend me. How come it be? Some lame man, we can talk about, oh, he don't rap enough. Well, y'all rap a lot, and I'm like, wrap it up, ho. You ain't Scarface, you ain't Willie D, you ain't Bushwick, you ain't killing me. Better play with your moments, mama. Bet you still stay with your moments, mama. Keep sleeping on me, I'ma rock my pajamas. In the daytime, I swear, I promise. Dad, so can take some tear, take my face off. How come blacks don't play baseball? Y'all right, no, y'all can taste all this fly. I stay finna take off. Do your damn thing, do your thing.
I don't need to. It's a method up here with the crystals to... I don't have the mines. It's a method up here to basically use... Basically use melee after the first one here is dead. So that's why I did it. And I had the wrong... Oh! I was using... Oh my dear god. Oh, there you go. I see the mistake here. And I forgot again. Jesus. Ugh, you didn't get it in. Yeah, I saw that now. I'm practicing on the melee part, and I got so busy that I didn't realize I was using melee gear. I'm practicing on using the that's really. I would find this hilarious if I looked at me really. Oh no! Oh no! Just imagine dying here. Yeah, like this is a masterwork challenge. I'm going to match it with masterwork armor, and still be able to do so. No, I feel silly. Oh, that was too late. Thanks for paying attention, though. That's really solid moments right here. Fun, silly moments. In before I die. Of something really silly. They had to start here. And again. No, it wasn't. It was not a purpose. I'm new into the hybrid method, and some friends, well, a friend of mine really recommended me trying it. See if I can eventually be able to skip the second crystal in one round. And that's the goal, that's what I'm trying to do, but I'm not sure if that's ideal. But it would be really fun if I managed to do it, you know. But you will see many silly things like this from this stream. I sometimes do things like that by accident. Yeah, but I did forget it, right? It would help a lot, I agree. But I forgot it. No, I still did some mistakes, I think. Why did I do that spelling? I will still have to practice, but I do silly things like this from time to time, and sadly forgot to E-mines this now. That's just how it is sometimes, you know. Ring on. Oh. Okay, this is precious. I know that some of you know what just went through, what just happened. I'm just going to take this in. Yes, I did a group instance before this and I forgot to leave. I just did a group instance. So this is so many features at once. That's not going to improve my KC. It did nothing good for me. At all. Now I feel really silly. Well, this is precious moments. I have no idea why you guys didn't clip this, because this was awesome. I had no idea that it would drop you off here if you left group like this. I hope you're laughing, because I hope you're last having some fun time out of this, because this was really silly. I'm never getting that round back. That's an additional solo run. That's an additional solo run that I have to do. And I saw that dust on the ground, I'm like, okay, half hour wasted. Cheers. Cheers. So you just saw me, first of all, meleeing 1/3, using magic with melee armor on 1/3 of that boss, forget mines, almost lose that stone up there, and eventually finding out that I did this entire run in group, so I did not get a solo KC from this. These are the things that makes it great and enjoyable, you know. I'm not sure if I'm getting over